My name is Sara. Again, it's pronounced Sara. It's not Sarah. And it's funny, for a very long time, people would call me Sarah. And after a while, I realized, you know what? I really love my name, which is pronounced Sara, but why I introduce myself as Sarah? That's a different story I tell you later. But I'm a certified life coach, and I'm a member of International Coach Federation. And I've co-authored 2 books, one published in 2016. It's called Who's Gonna Stop Us Now? It's a great book, lots of inspiring stories about women, 15 women with awesome stories. And the second book was actually published last year. It's called Canadian Success. It's basically about successful immigrants in business, basically. And currently, I'm writing. Well, I'm not actually writing. I've written, the manuscript is ready. So I've written my book, which is my memoir. It's about my life story. And it's called Little Sara of Tehran, because I'm so little, as you can see. And so it's gonna get published very soon. Anyways, yeah, so this is basically, I came here in 2010 straight from Iran. When I came here as a medical laboratory technologist. This is what I studied in one of the best universities in Iran. And it's funny because when you're in Iran, like education is very, very important, right? So your parents cannot let you do whatever you want. So you have to become either an engineer or a doctor or a lawyer. And I was very actually good at sports. Like I was a gymnast. I got a medal in gymnastics when I was younger, but that was a no-no. They didn't let me actually study physical education at university. I loved literature. That was a no-no. And I loved psychology, and that was a no-no. So they decided for me to become a doctor. So I studied medical laboratory science. I got my bachelor's degree. And for a few years, actually, I worked in a lab and with all those microscopes and blood cells and everything. I loved it. It was rewarding because I could kind of help families with basically what was going on in their life, like with their health and stuff. But it wasn't me, it wasn't me. I was a people person. I wanted to be with people, like energy, going here, going there, talk to people, socializing. So, and that was actually a time that I kind of knew that I wanted to immigrate to Canada. So I switched to teaching ESL, English as a second language. I would always go to school, like to English classes since I was a kid. So I figured, you know what, if I want to live in Canada and if I want to, communicate with people, it's better to improve my English. And what's the better way to teach it? So I started teaching at Saphir. I don't know if you know that. Institute, and it was great. Again, for a few years, it was great. And in 2000, I applied for immigration. And in 2007, we came here, we landed here. But we didn't stay for a lot of reasons that I tell you later. We didn't stay here, so it was more kind of like vacationing here and there, stay here for 1 month and go back home for another 11 months, And so that was basically, I came here in 2010. That was the time that I actually came here. I got a place and I got a job and I basically settled to live in Canada.